Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my reactions to the Transformers Armada series. Now, you might notice that I haven't uploaded a reactions to Transformers Armada in about 2 months at this point, I believe. And that has actually mainly, it's not intentional first of all, but it's mainly been because the reactions to Transformers Armada require just too much editing. A little bit too much editing, and the situation where I live during the summer, because during the summer months I moved to a different place, is in a way that because the summer is so hot, either during the day it's too hot for me to record, or during the night it's too cold for me to record, although the night is definitely more tolerable than the day. And considering that I want to do many types of content, I've tried to come up with a schedule that is not too overwhelming to me, but it's also not too lenient to the point I just sit in front of my PC and don't do any kind of videos. And considering that these videos require so much work to be made, they just kind of didn't really fit anywhere into the schedule, and I wasn't really into doing them. I don't know. The thing is, it wasn't intentional, the fact that I didn't upload a reaction to Transformers Armada, but I figured out a schedule that I think is gonna work for me. Finally, let's hope so. I'm gonna be explaining the schedule probably in a video in about a week, which is gonna be also my trailer, channel trailer. So you're gonna see what I'm talking about there. But anyway, I think from now on I'm gonna be getting back to reacting to Transformers Armada and to other cartoons once I'm done with it. So yeah, in this video, as you probably already seen in the title, I'm gonna be reacting to episode 13 and 14, those being Swoop and Overmatch. So without further ado, let's just jump into episode 13, Swoop, in 3, 2, 1.
Have you found it yet?
No,
wait, is this
not
that
yet,
episode
sir.
that I've been talking about in a lot of these videos?
I ordered you to search the area cyclones, and I mean it.
I think this is the episode in which the Decepticons find the Autobots base.
Of course, sir. What's the big deal? If I find it, I'm just gonna blast it to pieces anyway.
You mean you don't understand them yet? Sure I can.
What does the understanding the Minicon language consists of? Because like Rat and Carlos can tell. I think at least Rat can tell what they're saying. I just don't understand it. Why do some can understand it while others can't? And why the Minicons can understand everybody?
No, Carlos is
You
a
know,
tour guide now.
when I started doing the reactions to Transformers Armada, I said that I feel like this was a better show than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
What's going on?
but
I think
after
we better
having
get to the
Teenage
command
Mutant
center
Ninja
right
Turtles
now.
on my head
I
for
don't
like
think
the
you should be
last
playing with
few
that,
months ever
Billy.
since I
What's
finished
your
it,
butt out, Fred?
I've started to have a better appreciation of it, and I'm gonna be doing eventually a video on it, and I don't know when, but I'm gonna be doing one. We'll see though. And I feel like TMNT is definitely the objectively better show. But I also really like Transformers Armada. In a certain way, Transformers Armada is a bit more nostalgic because I've seen a bigger part of it.
It's time to go, Sonar. Find those minicons so I can create the Star Saber.
Oh, it's called the Star Saber.
How did they
That's a cool
find
name,
out
though.
where our base is? Red alert! Initiate the internal defense system.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I think the characters of the Transformers are definitely interesting and
Whoa,
cool.
that's
It's just the
diamonds.
child characters are kind of so I don't give a shit about them. I'd rather just watch the show with just the Autobots and the Decepticons.
Oh yeah! Blast those Decepticons!
Hey, what's wrong, Alexis?
Sure, Shock. Zoom in on that quadrant over there. Hurry.
Oh no, it's Billy and Fred!
What? Cease fire!
We take trespassing very seriously around here. So I suggest you all better leave right now.
Try and make us, if you dare.
Hey, it's a tough job, but somebody's gotta do it.
You've got some nerve.
Try and download this!
Full attack mode! There must be a mix
Damn,
in your matrix if you
that
think
thing
you
is
can
very
attack me
long.
on your own. Hotshot!
I guess that's why they call him Smokescreen.
We got a blast! Don't shoot me! Shoot Hold your fire! You're firing on us, Cyclonus!
Hey, you okay, Hotshot?
Yeah,
In here, quick!
sorry. This is all my fault.
It's all right, Hotshot.
Megatron, I think they went that way.
Then go after them!
Yes, sir. Oh! Hey, it's closing!
It's a trap! So what do we do now? We blast our way through. I'll cut them off on the other side.
Okay, stand back!
Go on, try it again! What kind of trick is this?
Might have some problems with the character writing, especially of the kids of this show.
Show yourself.
But the music is so good, I love it.
That minicon is mine, Bob. Curses, you Autobots!
It's too bad this is just a fake.
Nice trick, Red Alert.
I think we should get out of here.
You're right, Rad. There could be trouble right around the corner.
You don't know how right
This
you
must be my
are.
lucky day. True words have never been spoken, my little humanoid friend. Now come here. Megatron wants to see you.
Cyclobot! That's Cyclonopus!
It's Cyclonus!
Thanks for clearing that up, mister. You have a nice day.
If I capture this bunch of brats, I can trade them for the minicons. I gotcha. Huh? Huh? What is that thing? Oh, that's strange. I feel kind of funny, like I'm going to pieces or something.
There it is again, this weird feeling that I'm getting that I also remember getting as a kid. There's something... Seeing forced teleportation in media gives me such a weird feeling, I don't know how to explain it.
Now you will do as I say. Hand over all your minicons to me, or I'll have no choice but to reformat your friend's memory bank.
You won't get anything from me.
Hotshot. Then I'll have to execute your program. I know you Autobots are loyal to one another, but this is ridiculous. Sona, it's time. Wake up the other minicons.
Did they get the sword? Because I've seen this episode. Oh, I guess they did.
That's it.
Here we go with the Star Saber.
At last, the Star Saber is mine!
Oh, I guess they didn't get it. Oh, this is where it becomes Hotshot's signature weapon. I love that.
Your luck will run out soon, Autobot! Just you wait. I shall return. Withdraw!
You know, I think this is has an original Japanese subversion. if I could find it somewhere online, I'll definitely be interested to watching it. Because I've seen some other people, specifically some girl, react to that. So maybe I'll be interested to checking it out for myself, because I think it might be a problem reacting to a Japanese version of a cartoon. Because usually Japanese things, whether it's music videos, shows, or whatever, get blocked because Japanese is very strict on copyright. Okay, so this was episode 13. I'd say it was a fine episode. Like, this episode is from the second disc that I showed you in the first video reaction of this series. So it was one of the first few episodes that I watched, but yeah, I always, I guess, enjoyed it. I like that it sets up that now the Decepticons know where the Autobots base is, and that sets it up for future invasions of the base, and specifically in one of my favorite episodes of this series. I don't want to reveal it. You'll see which one it is when we get to it. But yeah, I just don't really have as much to say with Transformers Armada as I had with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know, I just don't feel like Transformers Armada has as much substance. I feel like now that I've let TMNT sit in the back of my head a little bit, I've grown to appreciate the quality of it much more. And as I said, I'm going to be doing my thoughts on video on it at some point. I don't know when, because I don't really have a set up schedule about what my thoughts on is going to be. Probably I'm going to shift it around a little so I don't do one series continuously. But yeah, you can expect that sometime this year at the very least. Maybe as soon as this month or next month, but we'll see. And yeah, even though this one doesn't have as much substance, I still like the vibe or the feel that it gives me. It makes me very nostalgic, and which is why I'm doing reactions to these series. I'm specifically choosing to react to series that I am nostalgic about, because, I mean, I love the early 2000s, and I love being nostalgic about my childhood. And being able to watch all these series in their fullest now with the appreciation and my adult brain at this point, and seeing how I'm going to react to these things now compared to when I was a kid. And yeah, there's definitely a difference now. There's definitely the fact that I notice more illogical parts of it, but yeah, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. I enjoyed this episode, but I can't really judge it properly also because I've seen it before, like when I was a kid. So because of that, my opinion on it is a little bit muddled, but I think it's an enjoyable episode. I like the fact that we got introduced to the Star Saber finally, and that Hotshot is taking it right off the bat, and he's gonna be using it. And I know that the Star Sword is gonna switch users several times, and I like personally the future rivalry, which, I mean, it's not really a rivalry, it's just a thing that it feels there is some connection between Hotshot and Starscream, because both end up being the user of the Star Sword on their respective sides. And I don't know, it just kind of gives a certain bond between them, even though it's not that much of a bond. Although I don't remember if they get close. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. So yeah, this was episode 13. How I'm gonna rate it, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's an enjoyable episode, I think, but it doesn't really leave you with much. But again, that may be because I've seen this episode many times before, so that's kind of clouding my judgment. But yeah, let's get into episode 14 now, Overmatch. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so which episode is this? Because I don't remember anything about it. I'll probably remember after a little bit. Never mind. I know which episode this is. I mean, I know which character that was, but I don't remember the episode. I mean, I have some vague memories about the introduction of that character that we just saw in the opening, but I don't really have an idea of what this episode was about specifically.
Sorry to interrupt this little search party of yours. Sonar! Runway! Jetstorm!
Then, sometimes you forget or you just don't realize how much gruesomeness we put up in in children's shows just because it's not people getting hurt.
I lost my sword!
And that doesn't make any sense to me, necessarily.
Cool. You pick up a little hitchhiker?
Meet my new partner here. I call him Liftor.
How's it going, Liftor? Welcome aboard.
Is he from
that
the
Star
Shield?
Saber sure took care
Because he
of the
definitely
enemy.
looks like it.
This baby's only getting warmed up. Wait till you see what it's really capable of doing in battle.
Hotshot!
Optimus.
Don't let your guard down. We can't trust those Decepticons.
Yeah, their name is literally Decepticons.
So much for your reputation as the Lord of Destruction.
I don't understand though, why are Autobots and Decepticons coming back one by one?
So what do you want? Ah, Scavenger.
Oh,
I'm glad to see you made
It's
it,
called
my
Scavenger?
loyal minion. You know him, Megatron?
What's going on?
I called
How
for
does
him
that
to
in
come
any way
to my
translate to
side.
what it
This
is in
mercenary
Bulgarian?
can assist us.
He's a merc?
I still haven't seen why does he does the heel face turn. So I'm definitely excited to get to that episode. Oh, okay, so it is that episode. Okay. I still don't remember what happens for the majority of it, but I definitely know what episode this is now.
Excellent. Come to me.
I really like the variety in environments that we get with all the minicons. They are truly everywhere, and I love that. Even though it's a simple environment, it's definitely a kind of a memorable one. Because this is one of the episodes that I remember the most.
I'll take you on.
How do you make that wing into a sword?
Yeah? Bring it on, big guy.
See, this is the kind of rivalry that I love seeing from them.
Starscream. Grind that insignificant Autobot into the ground.
Thanks for the instructions.
I'm waiting.
It's been a long time, Optimus.
He knows him?
What's the deal? You know this creep?
I'll spare you.
So
the
was he
details.
originally an
If it
Autobot?
weren't for me, Optimus wouldn't be spending his life caught up in these battles.
It's true.
Let's begin, Hotshot!
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
My attack didn't even phase him.
Hotshot, be careful!
No biggie. I'm just getting warmed up.
How dare you interrupt me, Scavenger!
Starscream, you'll never make a good warrior until you learn to know yourself.
What?
Hotshot, you think you've won, don't you? Well, you didn't win on your own merits. That sword won the match for you.
Sure about that?
Damn,
I'll
he
take you on
really
next
is
if you're
a
brave
wise
Hotshot,
mentor
stand
kind of
down.
character.
Okay, I'll have some fun with you.
Ah! Hey, what was that?
He just punched the sword away.
Hotshot!
And he doesn't even care. Somebody literally sliced his arm open and he doesn't care. Ooh.
Oh, that's not too shabby for a mere amateur. I think I might know. Perhaps a minicon is similar to the Star Saber and won't awaken until 3 minicons are united. What? Don't you know the legend?
Oh,
What
of
legend?
course, there's another legend.
The legend of the shield that blocks the Star Saber, of course. A shield?
How does he know about the sword but not the shield? Does he even know about the blaster? Damn, the voice actor for Megatron is really good at his job though. Especially his evil laugh. Okay, so this was a great introduction to Scavenger in my opinion. Shows him as an unbeatable badass right off the bat. And it gives you a little bit of a mystery with who he is actually, because apparently he has trained Optimus but he's on the evil side of things. I love that. And I don't really know the backstory behind it. I just know that he switches sides. That's the only information I know about him, because weirdly enough, he's not that featured in the specific episodes of that are on the discs, DVD discs that I own. So I haven't seen much of him, but I really like him as a character, especially his introduction episode. As I said, it's one of the episodes that left the most impact on me as a child. So yeah, I can't wait to see more of him and see what his kind of like backstory with Optimus is, because I have no idea about that. And definitely during the last episode I was wondering whether there are even episodes in this series that I actually can genuinely say that are really enjoyable and feel high quality, and this one I'd say definitely is one of it. It definitely feels like a good episode that actually progresses the story and has good things in it, compared to the last one. The last one comparatively feels a little bit filler-like, like there's not much happening, although I guess there is the event of actually getting the Star Saber to work. But in this one we get a mystery, an introduction to a new character, a face-off with that character, and seeing how powerful he is, considering he was able to defeat a sword that was creating problems for the bad guys. I guess maybe they should have waited an episode or two so we could actually have a little bit of a status quo with a hotshot with the saber, like defeating them several times. But I guess the opening and them being defeated in the opening of the episode does the job just as well. I don't know, maybe it's a good thing that they did it this way, because if they did it for several episodes instead, it could have dragged on a little bit, and instead we got the introduction of a really cool character much faster. So there's that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna give this episode an 8.4. It's either 8.4 or 8.8. You know, let's give it an 8.8 because I don't think that many episodes of this series are gonna get that high scores compared to TMNT. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.8 out of 10 because I think it's a really enjoyable episode. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be getting back into a normal schedule where I'm gonna be regularly uploading reactions to Transformers Armada. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe. And to give you a little bit of a spoiler of what the schedule of uploads is going to be, I'm gonna be doing each Tuesday 2 videos in which I'm gonna be reacting to a combined amount of 4 episodes of the series that I'm reacting to, so as to not overwhelm myself, because I can't do them every day, because as I said, they require a lot of editing, especially Transformers Armada, because comparatively TMNT I could just barely edit and YouTube didn't care to get claimed or blocked or anything. But with Transformers Armada, if I don't edit it enough, it gets blocked, and still when I edit it quite a lot, it still gets claimed. Only the first episode didn't get claimed, so I have to figure out how much I have to cut it for it to not get claimed, because otherwise I'm not making money. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad, where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't end up enjoying my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But still, if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!